Welcome back to another episode of the Ark Survival Guide. So it's a little stormy out right now, but that's okay. We always have our house right next to us, so even if there's a hurricane, we can just jump right back inside. So on the last episode, we were gathering tons of materials, and that was all so that we could build a small outpost on this little island. So we have a dolphin pen right there, which is keeping our dolphins safe. We just tamed a really high-level dolphin. And this is a perfect place to park our base because it's so shallow, there's no way whales can hurt us. And we can park in total safety. So I'm going to go ahead and start building this base. I'm going to make it really small. It's just going to be a 1x2 foundations. And the whole purpose of this base is I want to be able to teleport here every now and then and pick up a bunch of pearls and oil that are just off this little tiny island. So I can teleport here, grab all the materials with my dolphin, put him right back in the cage, close it back up, and then teleport back to my main base. And by doing that, we spend about a minute getting a ton of resources. And then we just do whatever else we're doing, and when we come back, they're usually going to be back. So that's going to make it really quick, easy, and efficient to get all the pearls and oil that we need, and we're going to be needing those later when we get into the electronics. So that's going to be really helpful to have. So as you can see, I'm saving some materials. I actually used a roof instead of a stone ceiling instead of a foundation on that second spot. So we are just going super small and cheap on this little outpost because we literally only have to be able to pop in here, get all the materials that we really need, and jump on the dolphin. So I'm going to set up 2 doors here so that we can have really quick, easy access once we spawn here to just jump right in the water and get going. I'm also going to need to get a bed and storage bin and all that good stuff. So everything seems to be working well here. So I'm going to run back to the base and start crafting the bed and storage bin. So we'll be right back once I've got that done. Killed another pteranodon. These things are just relentless. So we just skipped forward a little bit. It is looking much nicer out. And here's our cute little base that's just kind of sticking off sideways from the foundation. I am not at all proud of this base, by the way. This is not my best work, but we're just throwing it together so that we can move on with our lives. And that way we can always teleport back here. I also saved on 2 walls by building it right into the rock on the left side, so it's not even pretty, not at all. So I'm going to go ahead and rename this bed. I put it here so it'll be out of the way of the door. We can just pop in and out from it. And I'm going to name this Dolphin Island because I think that's a pretty nice name for it. We always end up with some dolphins here, and that's where we're parking our dolphin. So there you go. So this will now be Dolphin Island. I declare this land. Yeah. So the next thing we're going to need is a storage bin. Once we get up here, anytime you teleport, you drop absolutely everything. So including your clothing, armor, weapons, anything in your inventory, you just drop it when you teleport. So we need a storage bin so that when we come back with those pearls and oil, we can just stick them in the storage bin and they'll just stay there. We won't have to worry about them, and they'll just stay there until we come back and pick them up. I'm building this out of stone just in case anything dangerous ever shows up here. Our stuff will still be safe because we will eventually have a lot of oil and pearls in there, which will be really valuable. So I'm also building a feeding trough because I want my dolphin to always have plenty of food, and a feeding trough actually slows down the spoil rate of food, and it makes it so your dolphin can just keep eating stuff from there. By putting this inside the door, it'll keep it really nice and safe. And I am, at this point, just giving up on using that side door because even though it's a little bit more convenient to pop right out into the water, there's just not enough room in this base. So I'll probably come back here and build a nicer base later, but, I want to get this whole thing put together in just a few minutes so I can keep moving on with my life. So I love how I just keep getting these notifications that my turrets are killing everything. So I've got enough fertilizer to keep their ammo high, so I'm just blowing everything away while I'm not even doing anything. And Let's see here. I think I saw earlier that they'd knocked down a pteranodon, and I'm not seeing him on the land, so he might be underwater. Oh, yep, I think, yep, that's him. So pteranodons don't normally swim on the bottom of the ocean. It's swimming with the fishes, but, those turrets are pretty relentless. So it should be worth running over and grabbing this guy, because I'll get some free meat and hide from him. And pteranodons usually have a decent amount, but it's worth swimming out to him. I also see a trilobite down there, which will be really helpful, but I am going to grab my dolphin after all, because it'll be way faster to pick this stuff up. I also just love riding on this thing. There are few things more fun than swimming around and riding on a dolphin, but it'll be a little while before we're shooting machine guns off of our tyrannosaurs, so for now we gotta enjoy what we can. So I'm trying to bite this guy using the dolphin's attack, and it's just doing very little damage, so I'm just gonna take one shot and knock him down. It's just a lot faster that way. And once again, trilobites are always worth killing. I got a couple oil, some chitin. Usually you get some pearls in them. Sometimes you even get black pearls, which is nice. And let's see here. I'll go ahead and grab this pteranodon. Yeah, you're supposed to be in the air, not the water guy. Sorry. So, yeah, got some good loot out of that. And looks like I'm starving. I was actually expecting to be drowning at this point. Oh, there goes the drowning. So now I'm starving and drowning. Usually I'm just freezing and starving, but, we'll mix it up a little bit. So, we still have plenty of cooked prime meat sitting around too, so we're not going to run out of food anytime soon. Alright, so we got our stuff off the bottom of the ocean. And now I'm going to actually add some more stuff to the base. So we have the bed, the storage, and the food storage bin, but I want to go ahead and get some metal equipment so that when I do spawn there, if I kill some sharks or something like that, I can actually harvest them. And we're going to need a metal pickaxe in order to get the oil that we're going to be gathering. So I need to actually leave new ones sitting in the storage bin, because otherwise we won't have anything later on. And if you've ever forgotten about that and teleported somewhere and then went, oh gosh, I don't have any weapons or stuff, it's pretty sad. So never want to do that again. I'm also going to leave some clothes, some meat, and because you can also teleport in and be starving, so you don't really want to do that either. So I'm going to grab some more materials and stuff. I was thinking about just leaving a big stack of meat here, but I realized that that could spoil and then I'll just be starving when I get out here. And so I'm going to make a cooking fire, so that way I've got tons of fish meat here to keep my dolphin happy. And now I'm going to be able to cook it in the fire whenever I get hungry. So that should be pretty good and keep me pretty well sustained. I've got ammo, I've got my bow, I've got enough stuff I can actually gather more arrows if I need them. So this outpost is in great shape. We are now good to teleport here anytime we want to pick up the pearls and oil. So thanks for watching. Next episode we will move on a new adventure down the coast. And if you like this, please like and subscribe, and we'll give you more videos like it. Thanks a lot.